Postseason Edition. The postseason is finally here, and tonight the Cubs play in the NLDS.
And in case you missed it, they are playing the San Francisco Giants, but we'll get more into that later on in the show. For now, I'm Michael.
I'm Gabriella, and let's get started with some game recaps. Time for game recaps. To finish the season, the Cubs played the Reds last weekend. Friday, the Cubs won 7-3. Ben Zobrist homered twice. And Saturday, they lost 4-7. Sunday, they won 7-4. Wilson Contreras and Miguel Montero homered. Now we're going to preview the NLDS versus the Giants. The probable pitching matchups are brought to you by EuroView. Game 1, it'll be Johnny Cueto versus John Lester. Game 2, it'll be Jeff Samardzija versus Kyle Hendricks. Game 3 will be Jake Arrieta versus Madison Bumgarner. And Game 4 will be John Lackey versus a to-be-announced, but it's likely to be Matt Moore. For Cubs news, Kyle Hendricks ended the regular season with the NL ERA title. He finished with a 2.13 ERA, and his teammate John Lester came in second with a 2.44 ERA. John Lester's second-half push into National League Cy Young Award contention has earned the Cubs left-hander NL Pitcher of the Month honors for September/October. Lester was 5-1 with a 1.48 ERA in 6 starts in the season's final month, as he and the Cubs cruised into the NL Central title and the major's best record. This is Lester's 4th career monthly honor and 2nd of the season after being named NL Pitcher of the Month for June. Dexter Fowler wore a Miami Dolphins helmet instead of a batting helmet. Jorge Soler got 7 at-bats, including 1 in 5 straight innings. Cubs manager Joe Madden and president of baseball operations Theo Epstein spent some time in the bullpen, and at the end of the game, strength and conditioning coach Tim Buss was in left field, assistant hitting coach Eric Hinsky in right, and special assistant Franklin Fonte in center. "We were trying to replicate the intensity of the postseason," Epstein said. "I'm not sure we accomplished that. I sat in the bullpen for a couple innings. That was a blast." The Cubs played a simulated contest on Tuesday at Wrigley Field. They had 2 priorities: keep everyone healthy and give some of the pitchers a chance to throw. Jake Arrieta, John Lackey, Jason Hamill, Mike Montgomery, Justin Grimm, Pedro Strop, Carl Edwards Jr., Hector Rondon, and Aroldis Chapman all pitched, facing their teammates. Miguel Montero caught both Arrieta and Lackey, and the backstop joked that he was trying to catch up for the whole season. David Ross and Anthony Rizzo switched jerseys. Anyone still think this team doesn't have fun?
And now it's time for Around the League News Postseason Edition and the Wild Card Recap. Blue Jays beat the Orioles to advance to the ALDS, and the Giants beat the Mets to advance to the NLDS. Moving on to the ALDS, the Blue Jays lead the series 1-0 over the Rangers. The Indians lead the series over the Red Sox 1-0. And the NLDS will start tonight, Friday, the Nationals and the Dodgers, and the Cubs and the Giants.
For this week's Twitter poll results, we asked, how many games will the NLDS go? 34% said 5 games, and 66% said Cubs will sweep. I was surprised by that
What do you
result.
think?
I mean, I think it will go 5 games for
Yeah.
sure. I think it's going to be a pitching duel between both teams. They have really good starting pitching.
I really think it's going to go 7 games like everyone else who doesn't know what the NLDS, how long it goes for. But to be honest, I think it's going to go all 5 games too. But who knows, the Cubs could surprise us and just come out swinging.
Yeah, I'd rather have less anxiety and have the Cubs sweep. That'd be really nice, but I just really think it's going to be going 5 games.
Yeah, I don't blame you. During this entire 2016 season, from spring training all the way up until now, what's one thing as a fan and as a journalist that sticks out to you the most?
I would have to say this team just has fun, and they had fun last season, but I think it was just more fun this season because look at how they started the season. They were just winning, and they had that tough little slump before the All-Star break, but wow, just every week just seeing all the things they did from, just the return of the pajama party on the plane. just everything, you know, even in spring training when Joe Madden had little bear cubs come to spring training and visit the team, just everything that they've done, just keeping things loose and having fun, I feel like that has made the biggest impact for this whole team this season.
All right, now one more question before we get into home run of the week. World Series predictions. Who's in?
I really, really, really want the Red Sox and the Cubs to face each other in the World Series just for Theo.
Yeah,
I think that'd be very exciting for him. But, you know, the Indians are a tough team, so we'll see.
I'm going Blue Jays and Cubs.
Okay.
I think the Blue Jays are going to surprise everyone, and it's going to be a great, you know.
It's going to be a Blue
Yeah,
World Series.
it's going to be a Blue World Series, exactly. So now it's time for home run of the week. And speaking of the Blue Jays, Edwin Encarnacion's walk-off home run in the wild card game to help advance the Blue Jays. Check it out.
Plays. Oh, there's a drive to deep left field, and the ball game is over.
Want to make sure you go to northsidemanor.com. Pretty much all weekend, we are going to have a recap of each game in the NLDS.
Yes, and make sure you check out all of our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at Northside Manor.
And that's going to do it for us on this postseason edition of Northside Manor. Make sure you stay with us all postseason. I'm Gabriella.
And I'm Michael, and fly the W.